You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, though? This is Detroit Mail with another No Name podcast. If you have not done it, please go over to our Facebook page. I don't know why I want to say Facebook page. We'll go to our YouTube channel and like, share, and subscribe. Scroll down, make sure you hit that notification button, bing, and you get everything that we upload, including on Mondays and Tuesdays. We do a live show where we talk about everything sports, NFL, NHL, so forth, so forth. All the L's and M's and B's. We talk about all the sports, all the major sports. Every now and then we will mention stuff that happens in tennis and golf and stuff like that. But for the most part, we talk about the big five, college, including college and stuff like that. But anyway, if you are a Chiefs fan, go to the Wild Card Chiefs. Scroll down and you will see his show right there on IOW Sports Network. We talk everything Chiefs with Wildcard Mar. And if you are a late night person and you up late at night and you just gotta hear some sports and you don't want to listen to Stephen A. Smith rant and you don't want to listen to all that national media stuff, you just want to hear a barbershop talk. Just talking about playing sports from an everyday kind of person. You can listen to the Wildcard Mar on Late Night Owl right here under the same thing, IOW Network. He talks about everything, all sports that goes on, and usually by the time he comes on, it might be a game just finishing, especially with the NBA going on. The West Coast game be just finishing when he comes on, so it's fresh in his mind. You get a fresh reaction. So tune into that. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to grow something big here. And if you are a Jets fan, proud Jets fan for the big homie Nick Shine, everything Jets. Also we have a Facebook group that you can join, IOW Network Facebook group. And if you just got something you want to promote, you can put it on there. You got something you're selling, you can put it on there. You got a funny meme, hey, put it on there. You got something you just want to say about them Cowboys, we're looking for you to put it on there. You got something you want to say about another team you don't like, we're looking for you to put it on there. You got a survey, put it on there. You got something you just got to get off your chest. It's hot take. I got to get it off my chest. Put it on there. That's what it's for. That is the IOW Facebook page. Please go over there and join. We're trying to grow that into something to leaps and bounds. We've seen it grow. This is short time we started. Also, we're trying to grow on Twitch. So we are on Twitch. We go live on Twitch. So if you just want to take a break from playing games and just want to get into some sports, go to Twitch. Go to our Twitch page, and you can see some of our shows that we have on there. Where else are we? If you just want to listen to a podcast, I have to admit, being kind of lazy on the podcast part. So I'm a little behind on that. But if something you want to listen to, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify and stuff like that. Trying to get better on uploading that stuff, But anyway, over here, we talk everything Detroit Lions. This is the No Name Podcast, home of the Lions, the Hallelujah Blue onto you. And as in the title, we're going to do a mock draft. So I went over to PFF, and I kind of ran the draft simulator. And I found some interesting stuff. Things I was kind of like, okay, I like that. Some things I was like, I don't know about that. So anyway, I'm going to go through, I did it about like 4 or 5 times. So I'm just going to go through like the last time I did it and kind of want to see your opinion on it. I give you my opinion on it, and we get out your way. So the number one pick, they got Chicago taking Will Anderson, Houston taking Will Levis, Arizona taking Miles Murphy, the Colts taking Bryce Young, Seattle taking Brian Breesy out of Clemson, and they got us, the Detroit Lions, taking Jalen Carter. Now, I was surprised by that. If you look at, I can see Chicago going Will Anderson because they set on quarterback. Houston, yes, they need a quarterback. Will Anderson or Bryce Young, you knew they was taking a quarterback, so I can see that. But the Cardinals taking Miles Murphy over Jalen Carter. I don't know. You would think you look for the best player. They look for the best player available. Yeah, I know they're looking for edge and not interior. So they may lean towards getting Miles Murphy. Maybe that's why the simulator did that. I don't know, but I'm not sure if it's gonna go that way. And then that's not including any kind of trade up, anything like that. And then the Colts taking Bryce Young, I can see that. I can see that happening too. Because they need a quarterback bad. They haven't had a quarterback since Luck. They haven't had any luck since Luck. You know what I'm saying? They have some horrible quarterbacks over there. And then Seattle taking Brian Breesy. I think that's a stretch. So you looking at, if I'm Seattle, and I'm looking at, I got Jalen Carter and then Breesy sitting there. Why would I pick Breesy over Carter? That's the only thing I don't see. If the Cardinals take Murphy, I don't disagree with. I mean, I agree. I have my reservations about it, let me say that, but I can say, okay, I give you that, but I can't see him dropping all the way down to 6 because Seattle getting Breesy. I don't understand that. But say if it happens and we get Jalen Carter, I don't think that's a bad pick. You're looking at him, put him in the inside. Then you have Aleem McNeil right there. So you got two people that can really push that pocket from the inside, from that interior push, with Hutch on one side and Hutch moving around. Oh my God. And look at that. You got Hutch that can move up and down that line. But let's just say you got him on one side, you got Pascal on the other side. And then on third down, you have Houston coming in as that fifth rusher or dropping the coverage. That's a mean front 4, front 5 right there. I think that right there will help the Lions in that defensive interior. Then you switching out with Kaminsky and all the others they had, they can switch in and out with. You can run package with Kaminsky in the inside, move Hutch on the outside as a free. That's where I want to. As almost like a hybrid linebacker. For blitzes, drop back in the coverage. You see when he dropped back a couple of times and got some interceptions. I think you do a lot with Jalen. Okay, I can say the man's name with Jalen Carter and what you already have. I think this right here is a great pick if it falls to the Lions. And at the 18th pick, they got the Lions picking Michael Mayer, tight end out of Notre Dame. This I don't get. I just don't understand this pick. Somebody help me with this one because I think the way the Lions use their tight ends, Jalen. God, dog. So I guess I want to get Carter so bad. His name's in my mind. But the tight ends they already have, the way Goff uses them, use them effectively. They do decent blocking. I don't think you need a tight end this early. I think this would be best served with getting a corner. Christian Rodriguez, Joey Porter Jr., something like that. If they fall to the 18th pick, or just a corner, a good corner. You don't know who's gonna fall, but say if one of those fall down there. That's what I think they should get. Second round, the 48th pick. I think they got the Lions taking Will McDonald out of Iowa State. And then the 59th pick, they got them taking out of Minnesota, Tyler Nubin. Can't you read my own writing? Safety out of Minnesota. And Will McDonald, I can't read my writing. Well, anyway, they're picking up defense in the second round. Okay. I don't have a problem with that. That's not bad. Third round, I think this is an interesting pick. At the 81st pick, Bo Nix, quarterback out of Oregon. I don't have a problem with it, but here's why. I don't have a problem with taking a quarterback if the first 4 rounds you pick up defense. So 2 first-round picks, you got defense. 2 second-round picks, you got defense. So you have an interior lineman. If you get 2 corners and a safety. So you have Tracy Walker, you have Kirby Joseph. Then if you get Tyler Nubin, that's another safety. So you have safety help, corner help, covered, and the interior lineman covering your first 4 rounds. Only thing I say they probably need is linebacker address and a guard. So if you get Bo Nix there, you got somebody that can just sit and you can develop him. He's in the 3rd round, so you're paying him big money. If he doesn't work out, cut him, keep him moving. And you didn't get him in the 1st round. So if you do keep him, you don't have to pay him that big money. So I think that works perfect. Have him in the 3rd round. If he does develop, he's a mobile quarterback, he's not a mobile quarterback in the sense of like Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen and stuff like that, Patrick Mahomes. But he can move better than Goff. And I know people say, "Oh, Jared Goff, he's 28. He is our future." And Brad Holmes gonna say this. Man, let me tell you something. I don't think you need a quarterback right now because the way Goff been playing, I think he earned that spot. However, you have to look at it from the standpoint. You got young players on this team. You building young. The future of the quarterback position is not a pocket passer. The future is a mobile quarterback, someone that can use their feet to extend plays. That's something Goff can't do. No matter how much y'all want to say, yeah, he ran a few times. Yeah, okay. You're talking about a small percentage of his game. He can't do that on a consistent basis. He's basically a pocket passer. And that is not where the game is. We have to look at this from the standpoint of where is the future of the game moving to. That's just like I said this about Michigan years ago. Michigan stayed too long with that smash mouth type of running game. Run, pass if you have to. Then the Ohio States of the world is getting into that quick, fast linebackers, fast. Everything's moving fast, and they still was like that slow, sluggish kind of like. And the game passed Michigan by. I mean, to a degree, Harbaugh still kind of does that, but he still has speed. He still has, JJ McCarthy can move. He can use his feet. Proving my point. Mobile quarterback. So that's where the game is going. Going back to where the Lions at or the NFL, don't let the game pass you by. Keep Goff. I'm not saying get rid of Goff right now. You keep him for 3 years and let Bo Nix sit for 3 years, and Bo Nix becomes a great quarterback. 3 years, Goff will be like 31, 32 years old. Yeah, you got quarterbacks that play well into their 30s. We're not gonna mention Tom Brady because he's an anomaly. But usually on that time they starting to decrease. And if he does pretty good at 32, somebody will take him, give you something for him. You got somebody else to step into it, and now you got your team steady moving forward. You got the future right there waiting. Plus, as an added bonus, all your stars are still young, starting to hit their prime. Your major players are still hitting their prime. So you can just keep rolling with young players, young talent, rolling. And if you get something for Jared Goff, cool. It's a business first. It's business. It's nothing personal. It's business. Anyway, going on to the 5th pick, because they don't have a 4th round pick. They got running back Eric Gray out of Oklahoma State. I have a problem with that because by that time, I think you should all pick up a running back because you got to figure out what you're going to do with Craig Reynolds, what you're going to do with Justin Jackson. And I know some people say even DeAndre Swift. I think Swift should get another year just kind of see what he does. 6th round, they get out of Ole Miss linebacker Troy Brown. I haven't looked much into him, so I don't know. Let's look about what Brad Holmes would do because he don't really believe in drafting linebackers too high. And then Ventrell Miller out of Florida, linebacker out of Florida. So now you're getting 2 linebackers. So there's some things I don't agree. Like I don't agree with taking a tight end in an 18 pick. But everything else in there, I don't have a real problem with. I think, like I said earlier, if you dress your first 4 needs and your first 4 picks, I'm gonna say again, if you address your needs in your first 4 picks, you come with your 5th pick and you get a quarterback. He's a project quarterback, not a problem. He's not gonna play right away. Give him 3 years, see what he does. And if he don't work out, okay, fine. Then you got a running back in the late rounds and 2 linebackers. Those 2 linebackers work out, you cool. And I want to say this too before I get out of here too. I know a lot of people was talking about, oh, we need to get somebody and get Alex Anzalone out of there. I don't think that you should get rid of Anzalone just yet. He's a very intelligent player. Quick. He's good at running that defense. You get a good running back on the other side. I mean, running back. You get a good linebacker on the other side of him and Rodriguez, and let Anzalone kind of mentor them, build them up, teach them the game. Then maybe 3-4 years down the line, you want to get rid of Anzalone, that's fine. You already had him teaching what you have. You're not, to me, if you get a good linebacker plus Rodriguez, you're not really losing anything because Anzalone can teach them. And, he showed last year flashes of goodness, man, and flashes of greatness. I mean, I seen him chase down running backs, make plays in the backfield. I mean, there's times I'd be like, oh my God, what is he doing? Yes, it was. But I seen him develop into a better linebacker. I don't think he's a great linebacker, but he's better than he was the year before. I'll say that. So I don't think you should get rid of him right away. But if you disagree with me, hey, get down in the comments. Let's talk about it, chop it up. Until next time, peace.